Sorry, I just deafened for a second because I was saying something to chat. Wait, is that not under? I don't need it. Oh.
Can we be
Switched
heard?
off.
Can we be heard now? Or?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hello.
Well, you could already be heard. It was just that I deafened just for a second because
On Speed
Swain
Simpsons,
asked
I think there's
me
a...
I meant on Speed Simpsons.
Oh, we live on that.
Apparently.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Good evening.
Yeah, I'm using no Discord stream though.
Doesn't look like it.
We have a race. As usual.
We do indeed. But this one's slightly different to all the others we've seen so far. In that... Alex. So we have KthRam, who will be doing it on PC, but we have Bacon, who is going to be doing his run on console.
Yeah, 3 seconds between each other's TVs. Yeah, should be a good race. World record holder of console versus runner with a very similar time.
Versus, I think, world record holder in one of the categories on Touch Detective, might face. So, 2 world record holders.
Let's go. Yeah, not much to say. This is a weird FPS gap to see between 2 runners. 25 FPS on console and 142 FPS by Keith. That's a you're not going to take that off.
It's going to give Keith the speed advantage. However, the low FPS has some unique advantages, especially in Homer 2.
Yeah, and there's also harder cutscenes for KthRam, so we'll see how this race goes. It's going to be hard to call. I think if both runners are ready, we'll get started. We'll flick over to the gameplay.
I might just need a second.
KthRam needs a second. All good. All good.
Bacon says he's ready whenever. Bacon says he's
Control-
ready whenever.
Controller door Xbox disconnected. Controller door Xbox disconnected.
Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. Yeah,
we need a Spanish commentator. Any volunteers? Spanish commentator.
At Slend.
Any volunteers?
At Slend. At Slend.
At Raincia. Oh no, controllers are gone again.
I see the word start and I see the word Xbox. That's about it.
Controllers are gone again.
And disconnect.
I see the word start and I see the word Xbox. That's about it.
Yeah. And disconnect. Oh, you also got start.
Disconnected.
Yeah.
Xbox A.
Very hard translation there. Oh, you also got start.
Xbox
Is
A.
very hard translation there. On the new game.
He's not ready, but I'm finished. Okay, you ready?
Is KthRam ready?
Okay.
He's
Do you want to say it
on
and I'll type it?
the new game. Yeah, I'll say it and you can type it.
Right,
5, 4,
okay. Do you want to
3,
say it and I'll type
2, 1.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll say it and you can type
messages
it.
to I've just
5, 4, 3, 2. They're gone. I think they're gone.
I'll say I'm sending messages to quickly.
They're gone. Okay, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Bacon's loads will make up for this. It's fine.
I'm endorsing a new cola, kids, and this one isn't poisonous to anybody.
That we know of.
New and improved Buzz Cola is made from only the finest sugars and waters.
Ralph could have done a better job.
As a special ingredient, too hot for the FDA. It'll give you the get up
Helps
and
if
go.
helps
You
that
need to do
I'm
all
not
the
mod.
pathetic
Don't you
stuff have to
moderator here because you've done
Try
these
new
streams?
improved Buzz Cola.
Oh, me? No, I don't have mod.
Oh.
Cola. Must get
Wah.
Buzz Cola.
I
Anyway,
literally
go
typed
through the
two numbers
cutscene.
and it wouldn't. Anyway, so yeah, here's where the first big difference going to is Bacon's loads, and also console is timed in RTA.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of time difference.
Oh, someone's just gone live. Yay!
Let's go.
Death Unites is live. I'm super live. It's like regular live, but with some more guitar. All right.
So yeah, I think that's a run 12 from KthRam. Oh wait, I should be looking up. He's
And a
already an SMRT.
The 130 from Bacon.
Pretty solid for console.
So, I myself started out on console, so I can definitely tell you it's a lot different to PC. Let's put it that way.
Seems like an experience.
Mm. It's yeah. It's not awful, but it's bad. Is what I can say.
Starters, the HUD is different.
Mm.
Isn't there a thing in the train yard in Bart 1 in Apu where it's just completely different when you go through that train shortcut?
No. No, nothing
The thing
seemed
where
different there.
I think it's when you go through the train shortcut. It's where the crusty glass is. The train on PC is some blocks part of the shortcut. We can compare it when we get into Bart 1.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this doesn't ring any bells at all. So, Bacon's not too far behind at the moment. The gap will increase.
Yeah, but we gotta take into consider real time as well.
Yes,
Bacon has. But someone like Bacon can make this up in mid to late game.
Mm.
KthRam having a huge advantage with high FPS and no loads to deal with.
Indeed. Yeah, the level where Bacon's FPS will be the biggest advantage is definitely going to be Homer 2. Because it's basically free out of bounds, and there's even a unique out of bounds in 7.7 where you can clip through the power plant wall.
Yeah, return out of bounds is actually viable in Homer 2. That's a 353 in Halo for Bacon. That's not bad.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot my mission.
Not sure how much console Bacon's played recently, so he might be a little rusty as well with the controls.
Yeah, recently I'm not sure, but he grinded this out for a long time. It's time that's faster than a lot of people's PC PBs.
Bacon is a little good at this game.
Just a bit.
But we're onto Office Space now, and something we will not see from Bacon is Plow King. Some might be happy, others not so.
We've got Spinning Wheel Doom. Okay, I'm going for Traffic Car. Does Bacon not go for Plow King on console? I mean, it's probably really slow.
It's terrible. Like the collision on the Plow King to Smithers is awful, and you don't get the boost that you need.
Mm.
So I'd be very surprised if he took Plow King here.
retribution.
If the spinning wheel goes.
Yeah, the suspense and what car is going to take.
Yeah, just the traffic guy is going to take the glass truck.
Not the
If he gets
best
the
option.
strat. Not the best, but out of the two cars he was given, definitely better than the school bus.
Yeah, it would have been quite funny to see the school bus being used, but glass truck is usable. Anything but the school bus is usable, really, for this mission.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing. Marge will clean this mess up later.
There's a vent by the tyre firing Marge in every level.
Oh, and
I mean, in
Bacon's
every
got the
version. Yeah, very nice.
Oh, and
Bacon.
KthRam's fallen off.
Ooh.
That's gonna be like a 5 to 10 second time loss there.
Mm.
Not like anyone likes these things.
Not what you want to see.
He's catching up just like that.
Stupid like a fox.
Oh, and Bacon got just look back the stream. He got really good RNG because he had a ute parked to the house where Smithers was destroyed. So you can use that now for FBI.
That's really good luck. He got to take advantage of the damage you can get with glass truck, and now he's got to take a ute for FBI, which will make things a little easier.
Cartoon creator incarcerated in a Peruvian jail. In other
And
news,
KthRam's in
local
the
citizens
cutscene.
are outraged over the discovery of surveillance cameras throughout the town. We go now to City Hall, where Mayor Quimby is fielding questions from an
And
angry
Bacon's
These
not
miniature
going to be that
cameras
far
are
behind.
outrage.
No.
Spying on our women's dressing rooms,
Not too far,
bathrooms,
RTA.
and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say, where is the sexy footage?
footage?
Other unexplained news, strange black vans have been appearing all over town.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
Alright. KthRam's past the cutscene now.
It's crashing time!
Ooh,
Oh, nice
school bus swerving into the black van there. Probably lost a second there.
So this should be a mission where KthRam's a huge advantage because of the speed.
Yeah, it's all about rubber banding
much
here.
faster.
It shouldn't make much of a difference, but it's enough.
Possessions are fleeting.
It's actually faster, apparently, to leave the Simpsons house and get into the ute because of the
Yeah.
load.
Absolutely is faster. There's a few times I think where it's faster to do it like the RTA way. Like we'll see it in Cola Wars as well. It's much faster to just leave the house and reset the mission. It's like also for the console any percent. There's a few missions that we skip on PC they actually do because it's faster. Like technically Office Space is actually faster to do. And Vox is faster to do. Although Office Space is still skipped for coins.
Can you come and get me?
Yeah, it just shows how much a difference loads make
Yeah.
in real time on the console.
My bikini zone's
Also
chafing.
Bone Storm is faster to do,
Oh, miss.
which is a bit annoying.
We're number one. We're
Yeah, it's not the
number one.
greatest mission to do in any
KthRam
percent.
losing her. KthRam lost a lot of time there.
Ooh,
Gets
has to
his
go
name,
for
he
the
must have
grocery store vend.
missed a wasp. He did have ESS though, so
Please don't sue us again.
makes up a little bit of time.
Drive, dumbass.
Bacon just getting one of the wasps.
Marjorie's
Of course, no enter skip storage on console. Bacon is going back, but he's not gonna have enough
You
time.
almost licked me.
Yes.
Yeah, he wants the wasp to follow him, but it didn't.
That hurt.
Yeah, because enter skip has something to do with mouse look, and no console has mouse look mode. It's only available on PC. Even though Xbox does have a change camera button,
I just polished that.
which I believe Bacon does play on Xbox.
I have no insurance.
I believe he does, yeah.
Where am I gonna put all these?
Xbox is getting Q best consoles to play on for this.
Smashy, smashy.
Yeah, KthRam didn't look like he had the best of Bone Storms.
Yeah, he's very blue on his splits. He's still going to get a sub 12 home one.
Ooh, these drops aren't coming out for Bacon.
Hey, Homer.
Probably just gonna miss the shortcut. Oh, he's gone back for it.
Do this thing. Let's roll.
Yeah, that's just about worth it.
Yeah, it's probably roughly the same speed, but you get an extra 5 coins going this way. So might as well. Oh, and the canyon arrow is flipped over. Even on low FPS, the canyon arrow is a wild beast.
Bacon's in close cam. He still does have to call this car because otherwise he'd end up with the Plow King there. That's another thing, is that Bacon will not be main menu warping at all in this run, just because of how slow the loads are.
I thought he goes to the phone booth there so he can pause, unpause.
No, you get the pause on pause because of the countdown mission, don't you?
Yeah, I thought it was a countdown mission combined with the phone booth that gets
Oh,
you
is
it.
it combined? Okay. Someone could probably.
You'd have someone could confirm that.
I thought it was just the countdown, but it could be both. It's like at the end of Bonfire. You don't go into any phone booth at all. You just walk.
You go into the interior.
Are you going to an interior? Ah, okay. Bacon not happy being plus 10. He's still got a sub 13 hungry one, which is pretty good for console.
Yeah. Plus 10 isn't bad in a race though. And he's only a mission behind KthRam.
Yeah, he gets the sports car. KthRam in a taxi.
Yeah, he should be able to catch up a little bit in the next couple of splits. Oh, KthRam's taken an interesting route to go to speak to Otto here.
Ooh.
This is the ND Plus route.
Sorry, Bob.
Works, but it's probably valuable seconds there.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah, ND Plus will be on the right side of the car for the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Bacon now onto weapons as well. So he's not that far behind.
Yeah, he's made up plenty of time.
I'll never lose these love handles. Lousy laws of physics.
So Bacon does have to go into the interior here, which is a little slower.
Oh, look at the egg jar. It looks horrible in this. Really grey and murky.
On PC it's a nice green colour.
Nice light green. KthRam escapes with him.
Yeah, quite nasty as well. Didn't have any troubles using the taxi there. See what Wasp KthRam gets. Misses the Krusty Burger Wasp there. Will he go for hospital?
Probably. He's pretty far ahead of the car, so it shouldn't cause him any problem.
Well, that just got a little more rare.
The hospital should be free.
Yeah, there's no reason not to go for it. Yeah, you go.
And Bacon gets what he wants then.
Yeah, nice and clean there.
KthRam looking for a car.
Oh, he's having
Oh,
a lot of traffic there. About
Just getting...
is that 4 cars just ramming into each other?
Yeah. In the other taxi, Bacon gets the Wasp.
And none of them were a sports car as well, which is unlucky.
Bacon also going for hospital. Again, no reason not to. Not 100% if you got the Wasp or not. I think
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at KthRam's dirt jump. That was nice.
Oh yeah, very nice. Just had a look back at it.
Any successful taxi dirt jump is a good dirt jump.
Yes. So, considering his taxes, a solid bottom three so far from KthRam. Although Bacon's in a sports car, so he can catch up a bit.
Bacon, I don't think goes for dirt jump, does he?
It's pretty tough on console, and I think how far behind is the van, he probably won't go for. Oh, let's see. Oh no, he is going to go for it. He is going for it. Oh dear, this could be bad. This could be bad. He's going to have to hurry up. He might finish. Yeah, he should be fine.
That's a little unfortunate. That's why it's a bit of a risky strat on low FPS. Because now he's going the other way of Moe's Tavern.
You sort of have to slow down on the ramp then. Being 25 FPS. Yeah, he's not going to get stuck.
Yeah, KthRam having the better bard break so far.
Slightly too left for the jump, but not an issue. Ooh, little bit of problem with attacks at the end, but no issue. We'll be on to the first main menu warp, and then to better than beef.
Yeah, and this mission is has a car which is heavily impacted by FPS. It's a very slow car. Relies on the high FPS boost to go fast. But you could argue that it's easier to drive on lower FPS. So it should give Bacon a more consistent better than beef.
Yeah. Oh, he's running the wrong way to pick up the radio. So yeah, Bacon will just be walking straight to the mission here. No menu.
So Z-Pask, Bacon is on console. So in consoles, the console Bacon's on is locked at 25 FPS. And then KthRam's I think the explanation there is how he puts his FPS in on the frame limits of what it actually is. And that's all I've got for KthRam.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it's 142, but it's 142. And yeah, as you said, console was capped at 25, so...
Now we got to deliver the delicious goods to the buyer. I sure hope they like steak.
Okay, so to escape. Is he gonna escape? Maybe just. Yeah, just about
it's
got
a
away.
gazebo. That works.
How about a hard one next time? Crusty burger.
Not the best coins, but it could be a lot worse. I'm not sure if he's got any side of town hall yet, so
Yeah, 652 coins are a little low at this stage.
You expect
But it can work. As long as you have around roughly 800, maybe 750 if you get cross dealer, you should be fine.
yeah. Let's see, Bacon's. Oh, Bacon gets hit and run. Oh, that's bad. That might be bad.
Really bad.
He should escape, maybe? Question mark. There we go. He does escape, but pretty slow because of the cops.
It was a good backup there for Bacon though. He stayed calm, took a safe-ish route, and he got the job done. Probably lost 10 seconds from that. Around there.
Yeah, works. Kate's got the hospital. Very nice.
Yeah. I think it's museum.
Oh yeah, museum. Sorry.
All
The
good.
the missions at the starts at the hospital, right?
We don't pick up in hospital with 2-6 anymore. Yeah, it's all good. You get the wasps. You can call them wasp 2A, whatever.
Call it Bob.
Yeah.
KthRam got Bob.
I think we should give each wasp a name that we collect in the route. That way we can't get confused.
Yeah. Bacon's not be able to get Bob because yeah.
You can't make
wasps have collision.
This doesn't really affect the coin route too much because like Bacon normally goes for boat jump, but since he can't do that in console, you have to get cross dealer. So it makes up for coins lost.
Ooh, big messed up dirt jump.
That's a bit of time lost there. Dirt jump hasn't been good to him this run. He's missed it twice now. To get it the third time, just manages to get it.
Occasionally on to sellouts.
Bart Simpson at your service.
This could be where Bacon catches up.
Yeah.
Bacon has really good sellouts in general. So that could make this race a little closer.
I think Bacon said when he was practicing for the garbage truck race, he got a 642 sellouts or something with the garbage truck.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous.
He's very good at this game.
Yeah, he is a gamer. Ooh, KthRam's second car in a tough spot there, not being destroyed yet.
Yeah, he's gonna just have to. He'll get him here. He'll get him here.
432. That's probably lost around 18 seconds to what you really want from a second car. But and the third car's getting away from him.
Oh, okay. That works.
All right.
He car bombed in and he was nowhere near.
He's a very lucky boy for that working, because he was all but lost there. 619, the most scuffed sellouts I've ever seen.
Yeah. And I'll tell Oscar about that later.
But hey, it works.
It worked. So KthRam onto cutscene skip, where it's going to be a lot more difficult for him. Technically for Bacon it should be free.
Nice driving, man. Well done.
I think he one pauses every cutscene.
KthRam, does he get it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He gets it.
Ooh, it's
Third
a
car
little
from
tricky for
Bacon's
Bacon there.
not fantastic. Should, yeah, again he'll get it. Oh no, he cubated him.
Mr. Simpson at your service.
Alright, he's probably lost around 5 to 8 seconds there.
This is another advantage from low FPS, is you get a lot more damage. Look at that, 631.
That's solid.
good.
I think Bacon will take that, but he can definitely get better than that as well. You can get some pretty neat backups in low FPS because, as you were saying, damage is quite high.
And now Bacon's cutscene skip. Again, expecting to get like 1, maybe 2 pause here. Yeah, 1 pause, no problem.
Tell me if you've seen my pointy-headed nuisance.
Sailors, I must get this comic into
Cutscene skip is hardware dependent.
to near mint
Mhm.
condition. Heaven forbid. I need full impulse power.
Smiley faces.
I think you could have avoided that.
So now, this is another interesting strat, which is you buy cool early.
Get the cheeky no mission warp / any percent strats in PC there.
Yeah. So it is faster to run out to Grandpa and Hellfish.
Now to get
Makes sense. The loads
Yeah.
on console are
I think
atrocious.
all 3 costumes, apart from police, you buy early. So you'll get an early inmate and early American. So just to cut down the amount of loading screens.
Bit.
What was that camera from Bacon?
It was something. Bacon just going for early beach there in 3-1.
He usually does, so.
Yeah. I think it makes Millhouse closer
Yeah.
when you park in 3-2. But I can see why people don't
It's a
do
lot
it in 3-1.
It's a lot easier in Malibu. I'll give it that.
Yeah, no one likes the Kremlin more than the Malibu.
Kremlin's a good car though.
Yeah.
It's overhated. I mean, it's not the best car, but it's a good car. But
I
yeah,
feel like
Malibu.
when you're trying to go fast in it and you're trying to turn, it's really awkward.
Mm.
And it can't accelerate upwards as well. Don't get me wrong, it's fine for the mission, but like in general, it's just an awful car.
Bacon getting a sports car as KthRam gets crusty.
You could have gotten boat jump for these coins, but I respect the playing it safe here. Getting stacked up on coins.
He's had a good cop spawn as well, so this shouldn't cause him any problem at all.
Yeah, let's see if he respawns near Millhouse though. Does.
Nah, he'll get away. He'll get away.
Now, since Bacon doesn't go for boat jump, he took the sports car here, which is faster than getting in and out animations.
Whoa, I must admit,
And this is a close race so far.
Jump on fire. KthRam has a big advantage here because of the high FPS. Police shouldn't mount him and try to climb over. Gets the strap pretty quickly.
Yeah, the cool thing about console is things clip through each other quite easily. You can see some interesting stuff on low FPS.
Bacon has hit and run, but again he's got exactly the same cop spawn, so he should be fine. Although he's gonna have to go. Cops are catching up.
That should be fine. So with Call Lisa, these would be around 10 to 30 coins, which are pretty good.
Yeah.
Grandpa. Wow. I need to work on my cardio.
Let's hope Bacon's Cletus truck is nice. Oh, that's
This is
not good traffic at all.
fantastic traffic.
Oh, and
No.
Oh,
Yes.
he got
The
it.
save.
Wow. I thought that was gone. But no, he managed to get him in without Cletus going through his car.
That's a pretty damn good save. Okay, I can get the +2 coins with the school bus. And oh, this is interesting. I've never seen anyone do that before. Doing an initial hit like that in the first car. I mean, you don't really need to, because you can just one-shot him on the tree.
Yeah, I think it's a little slower, but I think it's just KthRam wanting to play it safe.
Yeah. So yeah, Bacon will just run out to Grandpa.
Yeah, it doesn't actually lose that much time doing that.
Oh,
Bacon's double forward focus there, but he managed to get a Ute third try. KthRam's second car, textbook. What you like to see.
Oh. There we go. Bacon has 855 coins, but it's still worse, that's a lot. And plus the 250 from Cool, that's 1100 coins.
Yeah, his coins are pretty set up
Phenomenal.
right now. And I think there's only one main menu warp which impacts the rest of the run, which is in March.
Yeah.
Which is like 25 less coins. But you can easily make that up in other areas. Slightly slower coins, but really probably only makes a difference for about a second or two.
KthRam did not get scammed by that van. Hit that van with anything other than police car, then they'll only give you 5 coins.
I don't know why that happened.
I don't know exactly why it happens, but I don't know. Not good RNG to say, but KthRam got him quick. Alright, oh,
3-5 is not a good mission.
Just about saved it.
I'm under the opinion that 3-5 is the worst mission in the game.
Worst mission in Lisa, absolutely.
It is up there. Like,
it's definitely up there.
People say Baby Van's bad, but like Baby Van, you know what to expect. Like like it very rarely happens where you have something catastrophic in Baby Van. Whereas 3-5, you have the potential to fail. The drop cannot be nice. Yes, you can manip him, but like even then, that's hard. And he can soft lock.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard like many opinions over the months of what people think the worst mission is. Other like really popular ones are Barton Frink and like Donut Truck, Wolves.
KthRam missing the 8th fish there. not fast.
Bacon. Very nice.
That's the thing with the manip there, like, yeah, you can get the manip, but sometimes it can just go that, there's a chance for that to just go wrong, and it could really put you in an awkward position.
Yeah, my personal opinion on what the worst mission is 4-1.
Yeah, I can see why that is sometimes, but 4-1 isn't really that big of a deal too often.
It's
But
just
when
like, when it goes wrong, it goes wrong. And the donut truck sort of just goes as well. It doesn't slow down. Yeah, 2-4, we're not even going to start on how many things are bad about 2-4. Yeah, KthRam.
I feel like 2-4's grown on me. It's not that bad.
KthRam, that looked a little late. Yeah,
Yeah.
got a lot
Gets
of
a lot of
damage.
damage.
It was
So
a
it should
little
be a
bit late.
really fast backup here if the limo
Yes.
decides to work.
He's got 700 coins. Leaving Lisa, that's a huge amount. Oh yeah, 5B sucks. In any category, 5B sucks. When you say which 5B, do you mean Cobble for Homer or Monster Truck?
Carbill for Homer, Monster Truck,
Yeah.
Mr.
also
Best Limo, Hearse.
and MBL now. There's 4 different ones. Monster Truck's not awful.
It can be.
I think the hospital sign strat is a lot worse. It's going for ESS. Probably won't get neighbours though. Wait, does KthRam have wonky driving? I don't think he does. Bacon.
No, it looks a little wonky there.
Also missed faster.
That reminds me, isn't there a thing with console where you always have wonky drive at the start of March?
That's only on GameCube.
That's only on GameCube? Okay.
But yeah, in an ASM run, it's guaranteed wonky driving for 4-1 and 4-2.
At least you know what to expect.
KthRam gets donut fine.
KthRam seems to be on a good run at the moment.
Yeah, not too terrible. I think he might be still behind PV, but he won't mind too much, I don't think.
I think after that split he'd be ahead.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Yep, he is ahead.
Ahead by 30 seconds.
Nice.
Bacon just finishing up Lisa now.
Save 1 second, Lisa. Fantastic. On to Axington Roundup. At Axington 1, 2, 3.
While KthRam is 30 seconds ahead of his PV, Baconman is 30 seconds behind.
The Bacon's run is very good. For console, it's very, very good.
Yeah, I think there's things you can do slightly better, but like, you'd have to probably grind to get those things down.
Yeah.
A 133 is definitely possible on console. Maybe a 132. That'd take a really good run.
Oh, look at the save. the donut truck save. That
No.
was very nice. Never know, 7-7 out of bounds could make all the difference.
Yeah, it's
that's
gonna.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to like how lucky Bacon is a bit. I'm not sure how 7-7 will trade in.
And yeah, here's another slightly different strat, which is you have to buy in mate right now. Just means that you only have to warp once instead of warp twice.
Yeah, and can confirm KthRam does have wonky driving, meaning
He
got donut fire with wonky driving.
Very nice. He's doing console strats.
Let's go. Okay, KthRam's on to 4-3 now. Ketchup logic. Collecting ketchup packets for Cletus for his harvest for the winter or whatever.
Oh, we hit the Krusty Burger sign. Don't see that very often. Bacon is trying to get this vend. He should be fine. He's not too far behind Cletus. Can't take the shortcut. Yeah.
What's your opinion on the Cletus truck?
I think it's a good car.
Think it's a good car?
It's just all I'll say is that it's got bad acceleration. That's about it, really.
I feel like if it had like it's a fun kind of drive. It's I think it's better than the KthRam one personally. It's still not the best, but it could be really.
Bacon's a little bit far behind there, but he's fine now. Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, like he can be a. I've lost my train of thought. It can be a really fun kind of drive. There you go.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to drive in Canyon Arrow. Also, Bacon got a really, really early drop there.
Yeah, it's gonna save him a bit of time. Wish you can get drops like that every run. This catch-up logic has not been the best for Kate.
No.
Been bumping into a few things.
He's up against the Comsub holder for this mission as well.
Comsub. Isn't that bombers? Oh no, that's the previous mission, sorry.
No, it's the previous mission. Ketchup is absolutely its Bacon.
Yeah.
Because even he says it's unbeatable. Because it has fast last bracket. Yeah, poor Gil. KthRam took out his anger on Gil. He should have bought Krusty's limo, smiley face.
Buying Krusty limo is fast.
Absolutely. Well, Bacon missed the 12th packet.
I'll do my best. Time to move.
Onto Wolves now. This could be an opportunity for Bacon to catch up if KthRam does get 2 cycled.
Bacon skipped the chest wars, but also KthRam's getting the coins now.
I know, really safe for this race.
So look, he nearly didn't make it to the school.
Interesting
Also-
decision there.
Honestly,
I would
the coins are pretty free to get during the follow. I can understand maybe getting one of them during that bit, maybe the Krusty Bone coins, but getting church there is really slow.
worst case scenario, you can get them in cola jocks, really.
Exactly, yeah.
So, don't understand the logic behind that, but this is KthRam's run, and if he feels like he wants to play it safely, I respect it. Doesn't want to lose time, although he's hitting traffic and going everywhere in this mission.
Yeah, you can get that box in 4-2.
Ooh, KthRam doing the manip here.
Yeah,
And he
he's
does it
trying to-
really early as well. He's playing it really safe this run.
That's a pretty late 8th, but as long as he gets the good 9th. That's pretty late.
That could be a 2 cycle.
I think.
Ooh,
Oof,
no.
He's fine.
that was
That was-
extremely lucky.
That was pretty close to a 2 cycle.
Even with the manip as well.
KthRam said himself he's never been 2 cycled.
In
That
full
was pretty close. That was pretty close to a first.
Yeah, he should be counting his lucky stars there.
He's got 800 coins with no neighbours. Bacon's got 700 coins, but he does have some of neighbours.
Yeah, he should be able to get 820 coins though.
Oh yeah, this is another difference. Bacon's in Canyon Arrow. Get
Is that-
Malibu. Malibu's just not worth it because you can't swap it out quickly enough. Because you can't make mini warp. The only other
Yes.
option would be to go to the phone booth at the start of Cola Trucks, which is slow.
freaking time, tell me about the crap circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen, when one of them, a raccoon as I recall,
Also, going back
hits
to
me with a
something,
banjo. Now I never reasoned with a
Mom
raccoon,
said
let alone a Nazi one.
about
so
the
I...
Chase Sedan,
What does this
he
have to do with
sometimes
the
takes
crap
that Krusty
circle?
Burger shortcut. I
Noticing.
still don't know
Where was I? Right.
how to
Now,
avoid
the
that.
first time I rode in a water car.
So what you need to do
Okay,
is just gotta
It was
stay
so long
close to the
ago
Chase
that I'll
Sedan
have
for
to
the first
describe
couple
it
of drops.
in sepia tone.
First 2 to 3 drops.
Well, as I recall, it
And
was sort of a cosmic
he's
kind of thing.
like almost
Shaped kinda
never
like a
takes that
planet
Krusty
with an
Burger shortcut.
old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
Interesting.
Which is why again the Clotus box in 4-2 is not Clotus box, the Krusty Burger box in 4-2. After the 5th drop or 6th drop is done a lot.
Nice. Interesting. So, KthRam out of the cutscene, and we'll be moving on to Cold Wars. This coin's very, very good as well. I don't know, about 800 buying police with no neighbours.
Let's go for a month.
What's what?
Okay, has got 810 coins. Yeah, those are pretty good.
Everyone better stay out of my way. Just let me catch my breath.
You shouldn't have many troubles getting coins and such, enough coins and such for
Bacon's like the full screen came up. Instantly.
I need a Long Island iced tea.
I almost got 2 cycled 3 runs in a row on console. That was fun.
Really slows you down.
La Guia Xbox. No, I can't speak Spanish. Christian bacon maker.
Yeah, Bacon's out the cutscene now, and KthRam is nearly at the end of his coin collecting mission.
Any more stem aerobics classes? I'll bet Apu knows who's selling cola.
We're on to cola trucks now.
Apu,
Uh,
Marge said
KthRam's going to need to get a pretty good cola trucks to maintain some of his lead,
I'll do my best.
because
Not very good at this.
Bacon is also very good at split, as you would expect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bacon's already got
KthRam,
the 2 boxes. Yeah, first truck, not very good. Church sign. Yeah, that was good. It's a pretty good. Oh, and he gets 10 free coins.
yeah, that's a solid backup.
Church
Can't really
sign's
complain
not
too much.
slow.
You're looking at some serious road rage. We call that a drive-by.
Roof box. Oh no,
When-
no, 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 no.
Yeah, he
That's the
got
problem. That's the problem with doing the boost there. Is that he actually causes worse canyon area physics. I found.
Yeah, it's because you go through a jump zone, and it's similar to, like, if you've seen a jump zone, like the glitch done in 7.7.
Mm.
You have that boost effect where you do a wheelie, and when you do the boost like that, it could sometimes, if you're in that spot, it'll do that, where you go on 2 wheels and
Yeah.
you won't get the boost you want.
It's much better to just stay on the ramp and then just go at full speed, or sit further back. But yeah, I'm like not a fan of doing the e-brake boost on that ramp for too long.
Worst case scenario, you get Wasp Shame,
Mm.
and that's still like pretty solid coins to get.
Bacon gets pole strap. Got 2 hit. And KthRam misses 3rd. And he's got hit and run.
Yeah, this is not good for him at all. This could give Bacon a chance to take the lead.
Oh, he's gonna get busted. Yeah, he got busted.
And he's got 634 coins now.
Mm. Now his coins are bad. He's gonna have like barely 700 leaving March.
This is the thing. KthRam's been playing it safe this run, and losing precious time to now the hard strats. Ooh, gets trailer park strap, which is nice.
Okay, Marge, stick to the plan.
Bacon gets excellent second truck. For one shot both the first 2 trucks.
Yep, Bacon's got much better coins now as well.
So look at KthRam's leaving.
I am so embarrassed.
Yeah, not even 700 after Krusty Burger.
This is early American, for
100%.
sure. Or Wiggums.
Oh, hello.
You took my pretty
Williams
Alright.
is slow.
The only thing that gives me the courage to take
If I was him, I would have ran to Flanders instead of getting these.
Yeah, warp to 1-2 Flanders or 4-6 Flanders, either way. But
Or we could get Flanders and then just run to Bart's bedroom.
yeah,
That would have been better because it's also more coins and they're faster.
so Bacon's missed a 3rd truck strat. Unfortunate.
Oof.
This is usually the easiest truck, so you don't rarely see both runners miss this strat.
Yeah, getting Flanders for the Sabi walk was another thing that was possible. This is a really bad third truck from Bacon. Yeah, I completely missed what happened.
I was paying attention to KthRam getting Wiggums.
I have to look back through the VOD.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Yeah, you could have done that as well, I
This is
suppose.
not good for my insurance.
There's many alternatives to getting Wiggums there.
I'm gonna have a look at the VOD. See
Oh,
what
and
happened
KthRam getting early American as well. His coins are fine.
He is just playing it really safe. Yeah, he didn't need to after getting Wiggums.
Jiminy crickets.
I need to watch this.
Alright. Me and Spruce will be still be watching the race, but we'll be watching this as well.
Hopefully my
Oh.
store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today. Who put this here? It makes no sense.
Okay, that was a delayed reaction to Bacon's third truck.
I'm watching it right now. Hold on. Okay, not to one.
Oh, Bacon's missed dirt jump for the third time this run. Oh, every time he's gone for dirt jump, it's failed. Yeah, he's flicking his camera back in raid.
How the hell do you get up to the barn? Nice.
Bacon's gonna get early American here, which is faster on console because it loads.
That is a pretty good clip. Alright, back to the race.
Yeah, back. KthRam's approaching the end of 5-1 now.
Yeah.
Is the part where most fail.
Yeah.
Between that 9th, 10th, and 11th drop were really risky, especially in getting all the coins.
8th, where's the 9th? Oof, gets a very, very late 9th.
I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo machine.
He's stuck on a pole.
Deal with it. If he was in first person, he could have despawned it easier.
Yeah. So, KthRam is 351. We'll get this businessman's box.
And as you can see, KthRam's coins are completely fine for car built for Homer now. He will have over what he needs.
Hmm. Not the best 6th drop for Bacon, but not awful.
Nice try, foolish driver.
KthRam escapes the first limo. And escapes the second and gets the freebie and everything.
It's going to only be only have 571 coins for car built for Homer, and
it's 28 short, unfortunately.
Yeah, we all know car built for Homer cost 600 coins. The big funny.
I'm afraid I must admit.
Should we also give him a penalty?
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
We'll just laugh at Greenie. Anyway, KthRam not being able to get a baby van strat.
Yeah. And it is a smart baby van as well. Turn into more of a follow mission. Oh, it's doing a U-turn. Oh, it's going the where it's supposed to again.
Where's
Oh,
he
it's
going?
turned around.
Where's he going?
Oh, it's gone the other way.
You were saying it's a smart baby man?
Oh, it's definitely a smart baby van. Just missed a checkpoint. Just
It seems pretty. Yeah.
it's
This
a
is
smart, dumb baby van. Okay.
Wow. That was
That was a baby van. Oh, I love this mission.
Bacon is 5. Bacon had 555 coins buying card of a vapor.
Quickly! Oh, I feel like I'm coming.
So his coins are pretty good. Yeah, he's not that far behind at all.
Hello, famous.
He may have a lot of ground, maybe because of the coin situation and
Oh, I had better hurry.
um
Last time I left this store, hoodlums put Konami
that
things
baby
in the
van
back
wasn't the
of my luggage.
best as well. Though Bacon hasn't managed to get him in a strat either.
No strat, unfortunately. Oh, hello. This no, he got out. 6, 7.
Oh,
9
I
and
smashed
10.
my gun. Hope I have room in my pants for this. Hindu
Okay, so we're gonna
Capitano.
attempt the police boss, doesn't get it. I mean, hasn't he already got 2 freebies?
Oh,
No, he
no.
definitely got town hall. Didn't see if he got a hospital or not. Yes. So it's just possible that. Oh no, he got sit and rotate, so he did have 1 freebie left.
Would have spawned hospital twice then.
KthRam is timing in game time. It's just Bacon that has to be an RTA, so yeah.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.
Yeah, it'd be in-game time. I don't see why not. Like, it's a console versus PC race, and it's between the second place runner and like
Oh, this crazy driving.
the 41st runner. So like, yeah, I see no reason why KthRam should compare using real time.
I am the greatest driver
Yeah,
in
Bacon
all the land.
telling
Good for
Critch
you.
what KthRam's doing
Just admit,
whilst
the
in the middle
smell
of the
fresh
mission.
air is much more pleasing than the
Yeah,
odor
just a
of the
cheeky
hot dog
flex
machine.
from Bacon there.
And again.
Oh, I smashed
Garbage
my
truck
gun.
turn, that's a
This is just between me and
Yeah,
you.
it's good.
pretty good
Well,
turnaround. Yeah,
Only thing slow was like the garbage truck reacting.
I'd give that like an 8 out of 10 turnaround.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
KthRam's car's smoking.
Yeah, it's probably from the previous mission.
Yeah, maybe. Still got
316 drop.
316. That's pretty good.
Can you take that in a run?
Air is somewhat
Yeah.
confusing.
Apparently it's possible to get a 325 drop there.
It's mad. I think
I
the
won't
best I've
believe it.
managed is like a 319 or something. I'll tell you the best one I ever got was like a 318 where the garbage truck had wonky driving. And really bad wonky driving.
Fathering 8 children has really
What you're saying is wonky driving is fast.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying, because I got no turnaround or anything.
just give me
He
a minute
drove
to catch my
perfectly.
breath.
Actually perfectly. So Yeah, that's the strat. Make sure you make sure you want garbage truckers wonky driving if you want to go fast in this mission. Smiley face.
You know the game is broken when the game breaking actually fixes the game. 313 job there for Bacon. It's not. That's pretty solid as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're both on the same mission now, and they're pretty close.
It's like a minute and a half. Actually, more like a minute. If between the mission timers, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Bacon not able to get a single coin from that wasp. These coins spawn too high. Between their actual title, KthRam's very blue now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard for KthRam to PB. He can still do it though.
Just trying to think how much time is there between. There's about 34, 35 seconds between the two players' times.
Say if KthRam gets a good end to Apu, he could be on 133, 134 pace.
Yeah, we'll see how these last two missions and cutscenes could go for him. KthRam's box now. Must have either forgotten to get in there for Trust Snake or was just planning to get it here all night. So again, Bacon could have an advantage here because low FPS causing more damage. So he should get a much quicker destruction on the armored truck, providing he gets the trap.
See if KthRam gets armored truck here. He usually puts a lot of pressure on himself during these.
That was that push was way too early.
Yeah.
But hang on.
He's got him onto something.
Has he got this back up?
We'll see.
There was a traffic car in the way, which wasn't fantastic, so he might be stuck, or is he destroying himself?
It's doing the thing.
Yeah, just leave him. KthRam, just leave him.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
Whatever's working.
He can just go. Go. Leave him.
KthRam,
leave
what
him.
are you doing?
Leave
him.
He'll destroy himself.
If he's in a strat, just leave him. Buzz.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't try and push him out. Alright, Bacon's armored truck now.
Alright.
That push was really early as well.
Yeah, it didn't look the best. Although he might be going for this grinding strat.
Oh, look at the damage.
Yeah,
look at the damage.
Oh, that's why he did that. That's really fast.
Whoa.
Okay, that explains why he went early. That's 60 FPS armored truck. Unless he gets 20 FPS. Yeah. I think he can do something similar like that on 60 though.
Yeah.
But it's a bit harder.
So, wow, that was
also
incredible.
He just clipped through a car as well. That's the beauty of console in like a minute.
If you do not, I have brought glory to the name of Naasa Prima Petalon. Oh, Mr. Bart.
Fine by me.
Placing that onto curator.
Hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
Hopefully, Kate gets some composure here and pull off a strat. As I was saying before, he puts a bit too much pressure on himself here.
Yeah. I say Bacon got dirt jump and was able to get the box he missed earlier. Bacon gets the freebie. His cons are pretty good. And he gets the second wall.
Yeah. Just worked, but that was really fast.
And now cutscene skip for KthRam. He says he's gonna mash, and got it.
Gets it.
Gets the one pause.
And I think KthRam's put himself in a position where it's possible for him to PE.
Maybe. More than possible.
Yeah. A 133 can happen with this run.
So Bacon's curator looks good. Yeah, not an issue.
And fun fact, after that Apu, KthRam is 8.9 seconds green. Or yellow on his splits.
Yeah. And Bacon should one forces. Yeah, very late, but got it. Ooh.
Sweet. I just know I'm gonna be blamed for this.
It was pretty late. Okay, yeah, KthRam got bought. Very nice.
Thoughts in chat?
I didn't do it.
And KthRam's got some really nice coins. If he keeps up this coin round, he'll be able to skip cross duelo. Which is something Bacon might struggle with. See his coins.
Bacon's
Oh no,
coins are pretty good.
he can do it as well. Okay.
Bacon could do the Canyonero strat at the end of what's it called? Duff Truck if he wanted. To get the brewery wasps for free.
I don't
Bacon,
think that's worth it though. For
maybe
Bacon.
Bacon misbought. Wow.
Energy depleting. Need sugar.
So the race has been pretty level all the way through, to be honest.
There hasn't really been like major time difference between one another. Like of course Bacon's had to put up with the slow console times, but like it's actually made this race quite interesting.
He's maybe about a minute behind.
Yeah, consistently a mission behind, as Gordo's saying.
Yeah.
Although that was a little monk-esque character inside, but doesn't fail 6-2 there.
Yeah, both in getting down the clown at the same time. It's gonna go for Studio A box.
Yeah, I totally rule.
Yeah, well, this box is not too awful. Or not too difficult.
Oh man, this sucks.
Yeah, as long as you park your car right, and don't dawdle, and Studio A is quite free. More free than you think. As long
yeah, just not panic.
Yeah. A good backup if you do panic though is just to coin grind that vend outside the cross duelo and to get the motel vend.
Okay, so we got into the car pretty early, but Frink doesn't get stuck. It's a good strat. Like if you get in your car normally, if you wait for a bit, then get in the car normally, then Frink won't get stuck right at the beginning. So Bacon gonna have no problems winning this race. How did he get his death close up?
We've missed a couple of things this race.
Gets bought second try. Matricula bought. Yeah, see Bacon just just waiting for a little while.
Yeah, just ensuring he doesn't get stuck on that on anything at the start.
Hello, drivers. Got a little situation here.
KthRam going for ESS during this mission. Not sure how much time it saves. It might save a second or two.
All right.
It's not an ESS I personally go for, because it risks wonky driving before two really important splits.
Yeah. And KthRam having no problems getting through 6-3. And yet we're moving on to 6-4. Again, he'll have an advantage here because of the FPS. Higher FPS will be able to manip the duff truck a lot easier.
And the crowd goes. Professor Freak. Fine by me.
Yeah, you could recall it from the phone booth if you do get wonky
No
driving,
problemo.
I guess, but it's still like there's time lost there.
Both runners getting through 6-3 without a problem.
Yeah, nice time drive.
Oh.
Oh, and it's an
KthRam's
interesting.
probably not going to have enough speed. Yeah,
it's
nowhere
definitely
near
not.
enough speed to get the duff truck straight. We'll just be
So
going
if
for
we
the
get
back.
to back up.
Oh man, that sucks and blows.
Yeah, no issue whatsoever. We'll take that.
Eat my dust, dust eaters. It's time for some road rage.
Duff truck, get out of the way.
Simpson
Thank
style.
you.
My butt hurts.
Get out the way!
It's just parked right in front of him. You will not pass.
That was totally awesome.
Gets the freebie as well, quite nicely.
Nice driving, man. If I show this laser gun to
So
Krusty, he'll have to
Bacon,
believe me.
duff truck goes. See, he's got a lot more speed. Oh, but no, not.
Attention cars,
Because he
10-year-old
clipped it
Invincible
the
Skip.
corner of him.
You got
He's
it.
got 3 drops already, though.
It's gonna be a really fast backup if he gets in the middle. Oh, it doesn't.
Oh, this is too cool.
Oh, one more hit, one more hit.
Take that.
Just needs him to
My dust,
reverse.
dust
Yeah, you
eaters.
can't leave that behind. It's unfortunate. It only needs one more, though. That should be it. Yeah. Alright, not a terrible backup from Bacon.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. I think the 3 early drops helped him there.
It's time for some road rage.
Oh, KthRam
Bart
gets.
Simpson style.
Fire in the hole.
Now show the proof to Krusty. And if he doesn't believe me now, I'll fry his butt.
Bacon doesn't get the freebie and gets the shield at the other one.
Simpson at your service. So glad
So
to
it's
be
just
of
gonna
service.
be getting Krusty low after this, after set to kill. Which is where KthRam is now. 246 coins. Nah, that's definitely not skip worthy. Even with boat jump.
No, I
What was
reckon.
it? Boat jump 60 coins. It'll be on 300 exactly.
Yeah, plus the beach box.
Gimme,
So
gimme, gimme.
330. It would be very risky to skip, I think. Bacon gets FMJ.
yeah, he'd be like on 310, 3 at the end of 6-6, 310.
Whoa,
Yeah.
got him.
And what we were talking about KthRam's coins.
All right, that was
He
so
could risk
cool.
skipping Krusty though, but I don't think he would.
Yeah, Bacon's no chance whatsoever of getting boat jump, so. He'll crossed it or whatever.
Eat asphalt eaters.
KthRam going for fast, set to kill, gets the jump.
Just had a thought, if Bacon had a little bit more coins here, he could do the set to kill route where you get the other beach box and risk
KthRam missed boat jump. He's going for it again, but oh no, he's not. He's changed his mind. Yeah, I think he had flashbacks to his last run. That was on good pace. He went for boat jump again and blew up his car.
Yeah. Yeah, what was I saying? Like, yeah, Bacon could, if he had a little bit more coins, he could do the alternate set to kill route where you get the second beach box.
Bacon gets hit and run, but he should be fine. Yeah, he'll absolutely fine here. Yeah, not an issue. KthRam, I think about 3. Yeah, KthRam's coins are fine now.
Piece of cake.
Fine by me.
Boat is. Oh, hello, hello.
Okay.
Wow.
What just happened?
That's just the boat not loading in.
Alright. New out of bounds.
That's the thing that can happen, I've noticed. So you know in limo,
yeah,
if like the limo sort of gets away and you try to do that reset to try and get closer to the sea captain, you can actually cause Bart to fall through the boat.
Oh no.
Yeah. KthRam's going for boat jump again, gets it.
This is too cool for school.
Not quite a big enough turnaround to be able to spin around here, but yeah. KthRam's final cutscene skip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no! This is a big opportunity for Bacon then.
I think KthRam all he needs is neighbours. I don't think he has enough for Krusty Burger. Unless he hits a lot of things.
Yeah, Bacon, if he gets his cutscene skip, he might just take the lead. Actually, no, KthRam might just still be.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that
real
sounds
time.
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, oh no, I hope their plan fails.
Bacon.
Who am I kidding?
Yeah,
Zombies eating
easy.
brains? Oh, this is gonna rock.
So yeah, real time, Bacon takes the lead. Although with
Not
KthRam's
really.
load, he'll take the lead.
There's a lead switch instantly. But Bacon does have out of bounds in this.
He does indeed.
Well, it's about time. I'm a mean speed thingy.
Yeah, KthRam probably didn't even need to go for neighbours, so he could have maybe just gone for Krusty Burger. And then odds and ends. Actually, maybe not, seeing as it's fewer coins.
So, can Bacon PB from this? I'm not sure. He looks severely red, but I don't know.
How red did you say he was?
Can't see due to the quality and the stream. It looks like plus a minute and a half.
Yeah, I don't think, seeing as his PB's a 134, I don't think you can get 9 minutes from him. I mean,
never know.
No,
like,
no, I don't.
He's
I don't think it's
123.7 out of Bar 2. And he's got a 134.10. If he pulls off something incredible,
you got to remember to consider the load times.
True. There's not really much load you do in this level.
But yeah, I don't think it's possible for Bacon to PB this.
He could
134, and he can still win the race. Both runners having enough for the zombie car. Very good. So yeah, in real time, Bacon's in the
Hey,
lead.
tú. ¿Es pan comido? Pan. Bueno, ya era hora. Estupendo.
Of course, Bacon will be going for 7-2 out of bounds.
So for the first time this race, Bacon is ahead.
Oh, Bacon, please. Thank you. Wrong camera. This thing about Xbox is the only console with a change camera button. So yeah, first person. This is another thing, I believe on console you can't deload the cemetery.
Yo no he
So,
sido.
no resets, no nothing.
Fortunate.
Here we go. 7-2 bridge flip.
Vaya, vaya. Conducir temerariamente es mi
Gets it.
gamberrada favorita.
Gets it.
Easily. Right, now
Which means he gets to save time, whatever time he wants, really.
assuming he doesn't fail here. He looks like he should be fine.
If everything else goes well, it could be a 134.
Yeah.
La central nuclear.
Yeah, it gets
Pero
through.
si este nivel me aburre. Soy el rey del
It's
mundo.
all KthRam's
Andar.
black
Eso
cars
no es
got
lo que habíamos
stuck at the
acordado. Miel.
barn. Gonna go around the long way.
A chocar, se
Yeah,
ha
all
dicho.
Bacon has to do here is just turn right.
This is where Bacon's actually probably going to take the lead in
Hefty
game
lead.
time as well. Keep an eye at the split times at the end of,
Popular territory.
yeah.
Also, I'm gonna assume that Bacon's gonna go for Globex out of bounds here. Yeah,
Ooh, that's a really good 7-3 for KthRam. He needs that.
perfect 7-3. 28-10 is when Bacon paused the went to the pause menu.
Tengo. Mola.
So KthRam, I think, is still going to be ahead. Yeah, KthRam will still be ahead. Yeah, he's going to be ahead by about 15
Puedes venir a
seconds.
recogerme, te pagaré en masajes de espalda.
Yeah.
Encontré los nachos que había
Will
perdido.
it be enough of a lead
27.50.
to keep Bacon off him?
16 seconds, KthRam is ahead.
Bacon doing the reverse out of bounds. He looks to have gotten the vault.
Yeah. This isn't
That looks
too difficult on console. It's climb and the Globex out of bounds in the next mission. Yeah, perfect from Bacon.
Yeah, well,
KthRam doing
Bacon does
traffic coverage.
Globex, whatever. Anyway, well, why
Oh,
is he?
KthRam, that was risky. You don't need to jump to the car, you can just run to it.
Yeah, you stay on the height of whatever until you are below an object, I believe.
The floor didn't. It took a while to load in for Bacon, but he's fine now. As he climbing the wreckage. This is a little bit more difficult on low FPS, but shouldn't be a problem.
It's fine. As long as you do the double jumps, it should be fine.
Yeah, and of course, no alt tabbing on console.
Un mayor me dijo que lo hiciera. Vamos allá.
So, autopsy 1 now. So this Globex out round shouldn't be too difficult, seeing as you can actually just climb up the door. But,
Yeah, look,
absolutely
really good.
perfect for Bacon.
That's very fast.
Yeah.
I think that will actually put Bacon in the head in game time if KthRam doesn't get good RNG.
So, yeah. Witch, Boats, Greg, Bob. Gonna go for the spooky brother. Yeah, this is very, very fast from Bacon.
Ojalá tuviera un perro con silla de montar.
And he's perfect like the snake.
Yeah, good RNG here. Might be very even, very dead on.
So yeah, Bacon will be going for a bridge clip.
Bridge clip Monka S.
Bridge
And
clip
yeah, I think
downstone.
the prediction of a 134
Ooh.
could happen.
KthRam's got a bob. He's got a
Yeah.
bit further back. Where is he? There he is.
Yep. I think
Big
this is
fat
quite
spooky
even.
bob.
This favours Bacon.
Yeah, Bacon's ahead. 100% Bacon's ahead. Console world record is the 134, low 134.
134.10.
134.10, so almost a 133. Bacon having a little bit of problem with bridge clip. Yeah, he's not going fast enough at the side. Yeah, this could be bad. He may have to restart the mission.
Traffic getting in the way.
There
Or we
we
get to the
There we go. Like fourth or fifth try. It flashbacks to Vapo's races. Yeah, Bacon's definitely ahead.
Both them doing resets now. Gonna need to get
Just a
them.
bit faster, right? Yeah, he's spawned in the area.
And that's advantage Bacon by a long shot.
Yeah.
Bacon is ahead.
Don't say that yet, JPEG. Because Bacon's going to be going for 7-7 power plant clip. But if he does get this within a few tries, then it is game set match Bacon.
He'd have to do a lot wrong to lose his lead from here, unfortunately, for KthRam.
He's going to go for jump zone. No, I think he's just going to have to go. He might lose the race. He's not fast here. He's got to be quick. He might just lose. He's either just going to lose or just going to win. Please, Bacon, please. Alright,
Oh,
he's
he's
fine.
gonna...
Right.
That was a little monkey ass.
And now it's time for power plant clip. Here we go.
And he
Nope.
doesn't get it. This
He's
is
got a
one
few
of...
attempts. The smoke from the Jeep can actually, like, make it easier. Second try. Gets the second try.
Second try ain't bad.
So yeah, this is going to 134 from Bacon. Oh, if you needed this trip for PC, yeah, it would be awful. He's going to stay out of bounds. And Bacon's just got to get into the beam.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. And that's it.
And
Bacon has won.
Bacon is your winner with a 134.
49, 50, 49.
GG.
That was a pretty good run.
Yeah.
Missing world record by about 40 seconds.
And
That's-
I think
that's-
that actually could have been close to PB. Yeah, as Bacon said, if only bridge clip and power plant with the first try, that might have PB'd.
As KthRam got his music on. Diddles. So, we'll just let KthRam in to bring us home now. We've got a lot to talk about.
forgotten half of what's happened. Like
Was it KthRam or was it Bacon who had that really scuffed sellouts? I think it was
that
KthRam.
was K3.
That's something. Bacon's on a truck. There's a lot to talk about.
K3's armored truck as well.
KthRam's on the truck as well. KthRam's coin room.
Yeah.
Went from really good to really bad to really good again.
It was an
And
interesting. Oh, this is not good, Monk it is.
KthRam just took the bus.
Yeah, probably the smart thing. He's not got a PB. Might as well just take the bus, get the wee out the way.
Still can get a 136.
All things considered, it was a solid run for K3.
Yeah.
There's areas where he could have improved, and it probably would have been close to a PB if he got 7.6. So this isn't all bad for him.
Excuse me, 136. 24. 23, 24.
25.
24. Oh, did he go for final cutscene skip? Of course he did. And he got it. Yeah.
I was
And
right.
I think this sums up how KthRam's feeling about that 7.6.
Now he's abusing that. Thank you, Gordo, for taking that off screen. The horror.
Right. If we'd like to invite both runners in. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
GG.
Hello.
GG.
That was a really, really good race.
Really?
Yeah, it was really.
Beat me by like
It
2
was
minutes
really.
in the end?
Hmm?
Didn't he beat me by like 2 minutes in the end?
Yeah, but
But all
that's
the way
only
through,
7.6.
you were always like, there was always like a mission between you. You were always like a mission ahead for most of the run. Okay, through, yeah.
Oh shit. I had no idea.
And then you were like level in rigor motors, and then Bacon, when he got 7-2 out of bounds, took the lead. But you were
That's
ahead
so pretty
the
quick.
entire way. Bacon was ahead. Bacon was ahead for a second in the Homer 2 loading screen. So he was ahead because he got cutscene skip, and then you took the lead because of the load. But yeah, yeah, Bacon, that was a solid run. Missed your PB by about 40 seconds, 30 seconds.
Yeah, that last Call of Duty March was god awful, and then bridge clip and power plant clip didn't want to work.
Yeah, I can't believe we all of us, apart from Smith, missed what happened to that goal truck. That was
That was amazing.
you got up into the barn.
Yep.
Wait, what? You got
I climbed the wall and got into the barn.
Yeah.
Strats.
And then KthRam, your third car in sellouts.
Oh yeah, I don't know how that explosion reached that far. I was just gonna blow him up because I was angry at him for not blowing up earlier.
I mean, it worked.
That had to be
Yeah,
one
no,
of
yeah,
the
look,
most
shit, right.
scuffed sellouts I've ever seen.
Hey. The first car was pretty damn good.
The first goal. What else do we want? Oh yeah, you both got different armored trucks.
Oh, hit the backup.
You got the backup bit, KthRam, you tried to push him out of it.
Oh, was I? I thought I was trying to
Yeah,
fix him.
No, you kept pushing him. We were like, no, just leave him. You're gonna.
No, because I thought he wasn't quite stuck, so I was ramming him from the back to sort of get him more perpendicular to the railing.
And then Bacon, you got the sort of the grind strat.
Oh,
Yep.
the 60 FPS strats.
No,
25.
not that one.
Not that
It's
one,
a
no.
gl- it's an easier one.
Oh jeez.
Or you sort of like intentionally miss him.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, it was
like,
pretty cool to watch.
he was like dead in 5 seconds.
Jeez. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
The coin route for KthRam.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really-
Went
That
from being
bust.
really good to really bad to really good again.
And then really bad. Still so mad that the boat jump didn't work in set to kill, and then he got stuck in 6-7. So I thought may as well at this point. Maybe I'll have enough to skip neighbors, but I didn't have 430, which I've been told is what you need if you're not going to get the freebie.
I skipped neighbors on 410, I believe.
Oh, what? Really?
Gas station vending machine's a thing.
Who told me 430 then? They heckin' lied.
I'll tell you one thing that was not your friend's run, Bacon, was dirt jump.
Yeah, it always sucks on console. He always understood it. And especially for not playing console for that long now. Yeah, I just forget how to do it.
Yeah. I think apart from that, it was like pretty solid from both.
Duff truck bad.
Yeah, Duff Truck was not
Duff Truck
fantastic.
KthRam got
Wait, neither
neither
of you got Duff Truck.
What are you talking about? I got the backup.
You got the backup, but neither of you got like the main
like,
strat.
You had this boost beforehand, which lost you speed.
And then Bacon like just clipped him, which meant he couldn't get. And then 7-6 was like the run to the race decider.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, heck, that was an awful run, and no missed cutscene skip and a 7-6, and that probably would have PB'd.
So yeah. Unless there's anything else anyone wants to add.
Oh, how freaking annoying that pole in 5-1. Pissed me off. Oh, it hit the vending machine around the back of the Krusty Burger. One of the street lamps. So I was already screwed on coins, and then suddenly I only got 5 coins from that vending machine.
You say you were screwed on coins. You had like 580 buying Cardboard for Homer.
Yeah, because I got the freebie. I don't expect to get the freebie at all.
Even still, though, your coins are still all right for Cardboard for Homer.
So yeah, I think we're done.
Yep.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Cool. So thanks to both runners. Thanks for Gordo for doing the restream.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
to Ticker for jumping on comms last minute.
Yeah, thanks to Spruce as well.
Thanks Spruce, Ticker and Axie for all commentating this race, and Gordo for restreaming. Really appreciate it.
Axe didn't commentate at all.
Oh, he didn't commentate in the end?
No.
I did it.
Ticker did it all.
Fair.
So yeah. Next race is in about 6 hours, and it's between Kelvin and Smith, who are going to be racing at SM.
That's a good rematch
from the tournament. Yeah, that Smith won.
Kelvin
hoping
out for
revenge.
Yeah, out for blood.
So yeah, we'll see you in about 6 hours. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.